So in today's video, we're going to go over attribution, how it works on Facebook, Pinterest, Instagram, how it would work for likes, comments, purchases, view. What we're first going to start with is what most default as, what Facebook and Google default as, is going to be your 28-day last click, which means the last time that someone clicked on your ad, and the one-day view. So if they viewed it within 24 hours, it would count. So this is going to be Facebook and Google's default attribution as soon as you sign up for an account. This can be changed. You can do 7-day, 1 day. You can have a variety. You can even have 28-day click, 28-day view. It all has different things. So it depends on how you want to look at your account. I personally like to look at the 28-day click, 1-day view for a majority, 99% of the accounts that I run in internal stores that we own. That gives us enough ability to know how the ads are performing and how we can scale up the accounts from there. So let's take a deeper dive into that. You can also have first click, last click. The first click would be if I clicked it on the first day. This is when it would actually attribute. But if I purchased over here, it would attribute to this first click. Now let's say on that first click model, let's say I click here. Let's say I click here. And let's say I purchase here. This purchase right here on the 26th is going to be attributed to the first click on the first click model. Now, if we're doing the last click model and you purchased on the 26th, your purchase is going to go to the 20th because that is the last click that you had on that account. So there is a big difference on first click, last click. It depends on how your organization wants to look at things. If you look at all of your accounts as last click, then all of your attributions should be on last click. If you look at all of them on first click, then all of them should be on first click. You shouldn't have Facebook on first click and Google on last click. It's going to make it confusing. You're not really going to understand how attribution is working. So let's use this same example, and let's say that I am making this purchase on the 26th, and let's say now that I viewed a product on the 15th. How would this work for a 28-day click, 1-day view? The purchase would go to the 20th because we viewed all the way over here. It's past 24 hours. But let's say that it's the 25th. We purchased on the 26th. And let's say we viewed an ad on Facebook on the 25th, but we purchased on the 26th. And we also clicked on the 20th. We viewed on the 15th. And we clicked on the 1st. This purchase would go all the way over here to the 25th day for the view. Now let's say we like or comment. Let's say that we liked something on the 20th. Let's say the 22nd we commented. So we click. So we clicked on the 20th, we liked on the 20th, and we commented on an ad on the 22nd, and we purchased on the 26th. This is going to go to a comment because a comment is just like a click. A like is very similar. A like can be considered a click. When you're looking at your data, you might look at things as link clicks, which is what we do, but for attribution purposes, a link click, a like, and a comment are all considered like a click. Now let's say that you love this product. You just got served an ad on Facebook in your feed and you want to share it with your friends. You think the product's amazing, so let's share it with everybody and show them how amazing it actually is. So let's say that you see on the 15th, you click this ad. You also share this ad with your friends. Now once you share this ad, other people are going to see it organically. So let's say that person 1 is the person who clicks it and the person who shares it. Now let's say this person sees this ad and they see it on the 17th because sometimes that share can stay in the feed. So let's say on the 17th, person 2 sees this ad and they click from the shared ad. Will this count as a purchase if they purchased on the 26th or if they even purchased that day on the 17th? The answer is no, because this person, number 2, was never actually served the ad. So what happens if you see an ad, you love the product, and you tag a friend? So let's say that over here on the 15th, you're going to go over here and you're going to tag your friend. So this is the first person to see it. And they tag their friend because they think their friend is just going to absolutely love this product. So friend number 2 sees it on the 17th, sees the tagged product. They click it. Person number 2 clicks it, and person number 2 purchases it. So let's walk through that again. Person number 1 sees the ad in their feed, loves the product, and thinks Jill down the street would love the product as well. Tags Jill. Jill clicks the ad, and Jill purchases the same day. Will this count as a purchase? The answer is no. This will not count as a Facebook purchase for your ads. This will be an organic purchase, and it won't count anywhere. You'll never see this. So we get the argument all the time that, how do I know that my Facebook ads are actually working? Well, in these examples that we went through, you're only going to get purchases from your Facebook ads when someone that is being served that ad actually buys. So it doesn't matter if you share it and somebody else buys it. It doesn't matter if you tag a friend and that tagged a friend person buys it, or if they view it and then they buy it somewhere else. It will not count as a purchase. So people are like, oh, well, how do I know my Facebook ads are driving purchases outside of my ads? Well, there's your clear answer. And a lot of people think that Facebook is over-attributing purchases. But in these examples, you can clearly see that you're going to get purchases from your ads outside of your ads that you're delivering, organically, from sharing, from tagging friends, from just liking posts and viewing them in your feed. So a lot of the times when you're running ads, you're going to get purchases outside of your Facebook ad delivery. So that's why it's really important to understand attribution, how it works, and what parts of the funnel it can work, and what does and what does not count as an attributed purchase. So let's go through another example. Let's say that we click here, we click here, and we click here on the 23rd. When would this become a purchase? If we clicked on all 3 days, it would be on the 23rd because this is the last click. Now let's say we get the purchase and we click here again. We click after making the purchase. When is this? Is this going to be attributed? No, because our purchase was here. But let's say that we purchased here. So we click, 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 purchase. Right over here, this is going to go here for this last click. But let's say we're served ads again for a retargeting ad. We click here and we purchase here. Now where is this attributed purchase going to go? This is going to go to this click, not to this click, because this click was attributed to this purchase. And now this click is attributed to this purchase. So you can have those two purchases, but they'll be in different campaigns because this would be in your prospecting campaign or maybe retargeting your engagement somewhere else. But if they got served an ad within 11 days of getting their first purchase, it's most likely going to be a retargeting ad for previous purchasers, unless your account is set up incorrectly and you're not excluding previous purchasers. It's going to go to that campaign. So it's not going to be double counted here. It's not going to be double counted here. These have their own purchases. So let's go a little bit more in depth and look at cross-channel. So let's say you're serving ads on Pinterest, on Facebook, and on Google. So let's say on the 7th, let's say we purchase on the 26th. Let's say on the 7th, we click on Facebook. Let's say on the 15th, we click on Google. And let's say on the 20th, we click on Pinterest and we purchase here. Where is this purchase going to be shown? It's going to be shown for all three of these. Now that's why it's really important to have your funnels set up very correctly. Now the chances of this person seeing this in this time window and then purchasing here is 50-50. And depending on the product you're selling and how your funnels are set up on all the different accounts, this can happen a lot. I'd say for most of our accounts we see about a 20% overlap, but you need to be aware of this so that it's set up properly. So why would they see this here? So they might see the first ad. So a lot of people most of the time are discovering the product for the first time on Facebook and Pinterest. They can discover it totally on Google, but most of the time it's Facebook and Pinterest for prospecting. So let's say this is a prospecting ad. So let's say later this same person let's say it's a necklace. So they clicked on the necklace. Let's say they search for this brand on Google. So they're searching for this brand a few days later because they forgot about it. They want to do a little bit more research. And then let's say they still didn't purchase it on the 20th. They got served a retargeting ad on Pinterest. And right here they click and they still waited a little bit and then they got it. And then for some reason they purchased on the 26th. Well, this is where that's going to be attributed to. Now let's say we have the same example. Let's say we didn't purchase on the 26th. Let's say we purchased on the 15th on Google. This is going to be attributed to a purchase. This is going to be attributed to a purchase. But this one is not. Unless at some point in the past 28, 30 days, this person clicked or viewed that product on Pinterest, which we are not showing here, this will not count as a purchase over here. So let's use another example. Let's say we still purchase on the 26th. Let's say we view product on Pinterest. So let's say we click on Facebook, we click for Google, but we view the product on Pinterest on the 20th, and then we purchase on the 26th. Which of these will be attributed to the purchase? The Facebook click will be attributed to the purchase. The Google click will be attributed to the purchase. However, the view product or the view product or view ad on Pinterest will not be attributed to the purchase unless you had a 28-day view. Most of the time on the default, 1-day view, and I recommend 1-day view, so this would not get attributed. So now let's open up the window a little bit. Let's say on the first day, we click a Facebook ad. So the first day we see it, we click on the Facebook ad. The 15th day, we have a Google ad. So we'll say we click the Google ad on the 15th. And then let's say we view on Pinterest on the 20th. Let's say we also click the ad on Google on the 26th, but we're not going to purchase until the 37th day from when we first saw the ad. So let's go back. We click on Facebook, day 1. We click on our Google ad on the 15th. We view on Pinterest on the 20th. We click on Google on the 26th, and we purchase on the 37th day. Or in the next, if this was the month, it'd be the 7th, depending on how that month ended. Where would this be attributed? It would only be attributed right here, because this is the last day on Google for last click within a 28-day window that we click the ad. It won't be here because we viewed the product and we don't have a 28-day view. It won't be here because this would be the first click model, but we had a click after, so this would be last click model. And it won't be here because this is past the 28-day window. So now let's say we see an ad on Facebook, and we click that ad on the first day that we see it. Let's say on the 29th day is when we purchased. Where would this purchase get attributed? It would not get attributed because this is on the 1st and it purchased on the 28th. That attribution window would start on the 2nd because there's 28 days. Let's do the same example. Let's say we view product here. Where does the purchase go? It still does not get attributed. If we put the view on the 26th, where does this purchase get attributed to? It does not get attributed. You need to click or view. You need to view within 24 hours of that purchase. You need to click within 28 days of that purchase. If you fall outside of that, that purchase doesn't get attributed to anything on Facebook, Google, or Pinterest. So it's really important to understand all of these different metrics and how they apply to your business. This purchase could have been attributed to another factor. Let's say on day 1, they clicked the ad on Facebook, but on the 29th, we sent an email. So we sent an email on the 29th and they purchased. As long as you have your UTMs for Google Analytics set up correctly, the purchase would actually be attributed to this email, but none of your paid efforts. So that's why it's really important to always be building your lists, your email lists, and always building that prospecting, because you never know when this person is going to purchase. Having these email blasts, text message blasts, ads, all of this is really important for your business and how you're going to really build it up.